see if that works. I feel like in the past it's taken a couple of tries. Okay. I see a black screen, so that's good. All right, I think it's working. What's not working is for some reason this is a little to the left. Okay, to the right, I mean. Okay. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy June. Last time we spoke, we were in May. Now, I do believe we're in June. Nobody was first. Who's on first? What's on second? Good morning. Twisted Metal, Quinton Namath, Rebel Rel, Septic Topics, Paul McNeely, Hobson Lopez, Florian Schwartz, Stephen Friedman, Molly Chamber, Leon, Gabby, Bagels Walk, Sean is here. Making a right. Here we go. Is this the right block that I read? It feels like a... I don't know. I just confuse myself sometimes when I navigate. Okay. Nick Tastic, good morning. Joaquin Moore. Time flies. Ron is here. Steve Parker. Marie Wiseman. Christian Gregory. Sitter99. Roberto Ortiz. Allison Crocker. Tomoko in Yokohama. John Casella. Manalito. Ozzy Joanne. I know, I always say, I have to say Ozzy. Always mess it up. But hello. 7 seconds. I can make this. Probably going to be a bit of a delay also on the light just because there's a school right nearby. So I think we'll be all right. Jan Bass, Sally Scipio. Good morning. Betty, we're going to Manhattan. And good morning. It's also in the title, but yes. William, hello. Allie's here. Good morning. Yeah, it's nearing 90 degrees out. Now, oh no, is that music following us? Oh, hold on. I feel like we're going to have problems. I put on noise suppression. Let me know if that works, actually. I haven't tested it on this one. But this guy's trying to stop live streamers everywhere. And he's following me, so we're going to have that's more than 7 seconds or however many it takes. So we're gonna try to stay away from that. Okay. B80, good morning. Oh yeah, we're missing Bear in the Garden, Strawberry Fields. What's going on here? Robert T, hi. Lynn and Graham. Okay. Did the noise suppression work again? I should have turned it back off already. No, it's a car. It's a car. It just happened to be waiting at the light, and then it turned onto this block. Well, I guess what can I do here? I can go left. Oh, there's a helicopter over there. Must be a news helicopter in the distance. All right, looks like with the traffic, we're catching up to that car again. I don't know if I'm gonna have to suppress the noise again, depending on how long these traffic lights are. It did work. Okay, cool. Amy, hello. Michael Franco, hi. But yeah, the caps lock sometimes Nightbot gets mad. Nicola Scott, good morning. SRM67, good morning. Deborah, good morning. Oh, this is a short light. Considering how long we have to wait, it's already down to 10 seconds. Everyone's turning. At least I'll get to the middle and then we can figure it out. The middle's the hardest part. Or at least 2/3 of the way. All right, looks like we're waiting now. Well, at least if there's a break in traffic, I can get across from. I don't know. Ederson, thanks for the follow. What's the weirdest thing I've seen on a stream? I feel like it's been a while since we've seen something super weird. But that's why I wish people took more clips so we can immortalize the weirdness and put them into a playlist to play during the starting and BRB screens. Ambrose is here. morning. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling because it really looked to me like the Pacers were taking it easy at the last game in the Garden. You know, kind of like active rest to try to come back to their home and play extra hard and win. It's what it seems like what happened. Because they made the Knicks like desperate and scrambling. I know a lot of Knicks fans don't want to hear that, but I don't know if you've seen how they were playing objectively. You know, anyway. Susie Q, good morning. JD, good morning. Ambrose speaking on behalf of Nathan. Couldn't I make the videos VODs? Yeah, I could, but actually now Twitch has changed the way they store past streams. If you're not a big enough streamer, you have a much lower limit of space. So you can't keep your streams stored. But that's why we simultaneously stream to YouTube, which has not yet had any archive restrictions yet. I always say yet because Google is more than known for killing services and changing policies. So we got that. We got that to look forward to, potentially. Potentially. The manhole cover looked pretty weird. Uh-oh. Victoria, good morning. Remember, hear a few guys screaming at nothing? Yeah. I mean, the more people you have concentrated in an area, the more chances there are, you know, based on just statistics alone, for something to happen. All right. Sometimes this is a hard street to cross when we don't have the light. There's a lot of cars, so that was good. They might, or it's all scripted. Like the big reveal of WWE or WWF, whatever. Bum, bum, bum. My favorite fruit? Watermelon. Hank P, hello. RJ, hi. QP77777777 wonders if I'm a computer or not. I could be. No promises. Luke Sightwalker's here. Hello. Do a sliding tackle. I think I'll hurt myself. I might not be an AI, but I'll break a hip. Any stray cats? I feel like we haven't seen any for a while on stream. Helicopters are still flying around. I don't know if there's some traffic stuff going on one of the bigger roads in Brooklyn. Got some tennis courts over here. Folks are getting their games in right now. I don't know if this is one of the ones where you have to reserve a court. Probably. Like the ones by the Hudson River. It looks like somebody brought their own like in-between net to stop balls from going to the other court. Which is kind of smart. I don't think they would have added that to the park by themselves. I think they brought their own. Don't trip over your hopes and dreams. Too late. Mike Broomfield, hello. Ethel, hi. Pomegranate's a good one too. Cat cafes, yeah. I know there was one, or there should be still one near Chinatown. But we haven't walked in that specific direction in a while when we get to our Friday endpoint. But maybe we'll take a look again, see if it's still there. Just 'cause it's been a while. Lynn Evanson, good morning. Michelle K on Twitch, good morning. Spider-Man is here. Good morning. RJU Jones, thanks for the membership. Appreciate that support. QP, thanks for the official follow. And good gifted a membership to A Bear in the Garden for that ad-free viewing on Twitch. Thank you, Anker, for your support of the channel and of Bear in the Garden. John Burke, hello. Timpa in the world, hello. Weekend was good. How was yours? How was everyone's weekend? Did you do anything exciting? Robot Mick was just in NYC on vacation. Weather was beautiful. Yeah, it was much cooler than it could have been. We're getting a taste of summer this week. I stopped wearing my jacket since the beginning of May. A matter of principle. You know, we had some chilly days dipping into the 40s since the beginning, but I just decided that's enough. What was your favorite part? What was your least favorite part, Robot Mick, about the trip? I'm always curious to hear if anything stood out negatively. McNeely, hello. You played PS1 and chilled because it rained? Yeah, as long as you had something to do. But PS1, how did you play PS1? Just on an emulator, on your phone, or laptop, Steam Deck? Or do you bring the original system with you? With a little pop top cover. All right. Colleen, so far so good. We're getting closer with cleaning it up and still throwing stuff out. Uh-oh, that corner over there has some dust for me to breathe in. Laura, good morning. Have a good breakfast with your mom. Anna, hello. Lack of bathrooms. Aha. Yeah, that got to go map is only so helpful. It's like certain times of the day it's just not as helpful. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna cross. I don't really want to stand next to a jackhammer while waiting for the light to change. Yeah, and some hotels even make it a point to put up a sign saying no public restrooms. Emulator, got it. Avril Stephen Loki, hello. Costanza. Holy cow. Oh man, Ron, you get your phone pickpocketed? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Did you have a backup or did you just get a different one? As long as you didn't get hurt also. Well, sorry to hear. Sheila, good morning. KP, absolutely. Having these kinds of commutes lets us walk through areas that are not the usual New York City hotspots for tourism and other videos. You know, we're not in Times Square, we're not in Central Park, although we will be in Central Park Wednesday. But, yeah. Oh no, I lost... Oh man, I switched out my... I switched out the cable for my special powered hub. Maybe I have to change the hub out now, if it's not the cable. Because I just lost the Verizon hotspot phone. Oh well. Jersey City in your Airstream trailer, nice. But making the ferry was a challenge, not as nice. Yvette, good morning. Is that what you play, NFL 99? Nice. Mighty Bull is here. Good morning. Yeah, we still get a taste of it all. Even with the commuting streams, we just don't get the crowds. Our hours for the commuting streams are such that you get a different time in the city too. EDs, what EDs? I don't know why I think I know exactly what the Verizon phone is doing. It's probably... See, every once in a while, Verizon for some, or iPhones, you have to retrust the connection with the computer. And it sees its connection to the Bella box as a computer has to trust every time you... Not every time, but sometimes when you connect the USB cable. So it seems to be in that state right now. So it's not going to work until I go in my backpack and hit trust again. The pop-up. Which is kind of annoying. I should put like a... Oh, you know what? There is nothing like that. I think I was looking into it when we were trying to use the iPad with like remote software. And I think there's like no remote software, no screen sharing for iPhones. If they just disallow it, I think. Like, I don't know if like AnyDesk or something would work on it. Would it? I want like so I can like remote in without prompts. Just get right in there, because that could be one way I can do it without digging into my backpack. I'm just not sure that it's possible. Anyone know? Jimny Ship, thanks for the follow. Apologies if I mispronounced your name. Bear in the Garden is here. Ronak, good morning. Did I miss you before, or are you getting extra hellos? We need a mob lake on Bella Box. There's a beta of it. I just don't want to go wireless if I don't have to, even for the hotspots. But we might have to. Or I just switch the hotspot to an Android phone, which handles it much better. Especially because you can have a USB, you can actually change the setting of your USB cable to have it always enable hotspot when you plug in a USB cable, just to make it a feature of your connections, which I think is a much better way to do it. But then I would need another new phone. I guess we'll see. Well, more testing to come, it sounds like. Ed Roth, good morning. OM with a 1425 yen super chat. New month. New you. Thank you for that support, OM. Appreciate the generosity. Thank you. I think that's a Polonia tree on the left. Maybe two. They really grow fast, so if you don't take care of them, if you don't want them, they're going to go out of control. Oh, you were prepping the stats. Got it, Bear in the Garden. Getting it ready. I too am ready for failure. Well, you're not ready. I'm ready for failure. Not too. You know what I meant. As we make no new records today on the Williamsburg Bridge. Susan Van, good morning. James Davidson, good morning. He's turning very fast, and the next guy behind him. Oh, they're all trying to make that light. All right, let's go. Yep. Well, I know last week, but this week, now we have a whole new set of mental blocks and pessimism infiltrating my mind. Exchange rate slightly lower today. It always fluctuates. But to me, I just appreciate your kindness, watching the stream and doing a little extra. Uber, hello. Amber's expects a new record every time now. Oh boy. I'm pushing the limits of what my body can do with a 30-pound backpack. Although I did order my Tom Bin. I ended up switching it up last minute completely from the Cynic 30 to the Technonaut 30. Because it has this little bottom pocket. I'm wondering if I can use that bottom pocket and like fit it out to have a really nice like streaming compartment with exhaust and intake. Potentially, maybe just exhaust for now. But let's see. Maybe. Jet KVM? Interesting. Oh, but it's like an actual keyboard video mouse, like box. Yeah, that might make it tougher. Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. No, more like Technonaut.
Morning.
Morning, morning.
Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Technonaut like astronaut, which I think is more in line with me because now I am the tech. Is that Geo? Wants me to high five a stranger? I don't know. I feel like people don't want to touch me when I start sweating, and as I walk very fast and comically. I'm just an odd specimen. But thanks for the follow. Hip. Cross car just doesn't get it. And she's very nice. She actually went out of her way to, go into the streets to do her stop sign for me. I'm not even a kid. No, I am just a kid in a bald man's body. When we commute, we push ourselves to the limit. Push it to the limit. If you use your pure cash, you can pay $2.85 a gallon for your pure energy. How pure it really is, I don't know. The U-Haul is doing some magic here. This Kia from Virginia just filled up. Gigi's here. Good morning. We're ready for some noise now. Seems like they're doing a lot of work. Yep. On the tracks here. Yep. Good morning. Trying to move a little faster to get out of this noise. Based on how fast I set everything up today, I don't think we're going to have any trouble reaching the bridge by 9 a.m. I don't think. I'd have to slow down substantially for that to not happen. This is a very narrow spot here. Let me see if I can make this. Okay, we made it. A bug land around my fingertip. All right. Well, half the year will be over at the end of June, right? Patrice, good morning. I think they're just keeping up the tracks, the maintenance on the elevated tracks and platform and whatnot. All right, we're stuck. Wow, there's a lot of. I feel like we don't usually get stuck around here. This is an interesting one for me. They still got the green light, but he's not going. All right, missed his window. Mercury Moments Josh is here. Good morning to Mercury Moments Josh. To Jesse. No worries. I don't know if this is a new way of walking the dog or just stick the dog out the door and hold on to him till he pees. I don't know. That Celica's all oranged out. Maybe. All the more reason they should take the dog out for a walk and, like, you know, go away from the train a block. Or, like, carry it away. Oh, man, they made a lot of extra coverage here from the construction, but I guess also protects from the rain, which is kind of nice. Okay, lights should be changing momentarily, but people are running some reds. Oof. Oof to you! The nearby apartments can certainly rattle. They're so close to the tracks. Chris is here. Hello, good morning. 75 years late on subway station maintenance. Robert's live streaming in the Netherlands. Missed you. Hello. All right, we're doing okay. We're doing okay here. We're making it. What are they doing to the pillars they don't want us to see? Good question. I don't know the answer. Oh man, this food always smells so good. Circle Beyond, good morning. Yeah, it's such a drastic difference in terms of noise right now. Enjoy it while you can. The Pontiac. No, it's an Oldsmobile. Actually, aren't they the same company? Am I misremembering that? Maybe I am. Somebody will correct me later. Oh my, that looked unsafe. The kid might have been wearing a helmet, but I don't know about that one. Lonnie R, hello, good morning. Yeah, we're getting up to, if not above 90 by Thursday. Let's see what happens. Lots can change in a few days. Let's see. Carl Skis, good morning. Cat Yellow, ow. Jeep Hell, hi. Yep. My neck mount is pushing my. Am I wearing my? There we go. Hold on, let me fix this. All right, that feels a little better. Ambrose ran a half marathon. You're saving that full marathon for Thursday at 1 p.m. Ghostbusters Day in Brooklyn Con on Saturday. Nice. I don't know much about Brooklyn Con. I should look up that. Look that up. Look up Brooklyn Con. Record time for crossing the Williamsburg Bridge. Bear in the Garden will have that stat ready for us as we get close to the bridge. Stay tuned. Jimny Ship from Germany. Thanks for saying hi and joining our walk. Tanya Casseram, good morning. Their cars share a lot of parts, says Ron. So they're not officially the same company, but they do share a lot of parts. I'll take it. I'll say I was right, and that I'm never wrong, and I'm the most humble. Kidding. There's the stats. It's still a long light, I think. If we miss this one, there's a lot of cars. We won't have a big opportunity to cross early. But we'll see. Maybe somebody's going to turn. That's our biggest shot. If any one of these cars starts to signal, that's my chance. Not even the truck. But I don't see any cars behind the truck. But the bus is my blind spot. Nope, there still is. Okay, after this one, I don't think there's anybody. So if he just moves a little bit faster. All right. It all worked out. Oh, they are both under GM. I win again. Hilda Masi, hello. Here's Woodhull on my left. The hospital, part of NYC Health and Hospitals Corporation, I think. And then that means we should have a few fast food places coming up. One of them being a retro McDonald's. Classic McDonald's. But now we gotta wait, at least for a moment. The light is red now, let's go. You've been blinded with science. If I got nothing else, I got speed, at least for now. There's Sonic, you got a $5 breakfast deal. Pictures always look nice. Oh my goodness. That's not a construction vehicle. He's just commuting to work, to his Wall Street job. think this McDonald's is 24 hours. And now there's some sort of Krispy Kreme McDonald's collaboration. And if you get a Happy Meal, you get a Squishmallow. Can I do a Christopher Walken imitation? I've done one before, but very poorly. I mean, I can, but it's not good. Yeah, it's not good right now. I have to be in the mood, too. Rose Garden Royce, hello, good morning. All right, here we go. Or here we don't go. No, here we go. Oh, appreciate it, Temper. Strawberry Fields is here in District 12. With no prawns. That's another movie reference from my end. But good morning. That was a good De Niro. Ha! That is true. Judge Judy's right on that one. I also think it's illegal. At least, I don't know, is it illegal in all states? In New York, you are required to have car insurance, as far as I understand. But I don't know. I think you are, but now I'm second guessing myself. Somebody who knows better than me can give us the answers. "24-hour food bazaar," am I right? One of these days we'll go in and look at all the international varieties they have. Is it federal law? I have no idea. Somebody must know. Thankfully, I don't own a car right now. While I understand its convenience and whatnot, I also don't want the headache that comes along with it in the city. Must have car insurance in New Jersey. Weren't they supposed to make a sequel to District 9? I kind of wanted to see that. I want to see that story end, or continue at least. Most states. Oh, each state has its own minimum coverage requirements. Interesting. Margie, good morning. Mighty Bull reminding folks to subscribe. I do forget to remind folks to subscribe midstream. I save it for like the last 2 seconds of the stream when a lot of people are already gone. Oh well. But good reminder. Thank you, Mighty Bull. Ooh, New Hampshire doesn't have a law for car insurance? Oh, and Nightbot/GPT confirmed that. Interesting. Oh, you have to demonstrate financial responsibility? What does that even mean? You have to show your bank account if you get into an accident? I don't have insurance, but take a look at my bank account. Look at how much money I have that I'm not going to give you. Is New Hampshire the one with the license plate "Live Free or Die"? I mean, I can appreciate that. You beat the bot. Nice. Google says it's only New Hampshire. And the notification bell? Yes. Change it to all notifications to the channel, and then maybe you'll get a notification 50% of the time. I believe that's how all notifications work. Norella's here. Good morning to an Australian transplant to Texas. Texas. Okay. Feeling good right now. Let's keep this rhythm up. Up to the rhythm of the hot dog. All right. Yep. Someone on Judge Judy who worked for a lawyer said insurance was irrelevant to a crash he caused. It's irrelevant. I mean, sometimes people can weave a whole tale. You gotta play a little bit of a mental mind game to get you there. But it won't work on Judge Judy. Because Judge Judy don't play those kind of games. Rebel Rel gifted a membership to Robert's live stream in the Netherlands. Thank you, Rebel Rel, for that extra support and gifting a membership. Welcome, Robert. And to Pat Waters Vlogs. Rebel Rel, double timing it. It's a twofer. Well, it's more like a 2 for 2, but thank you for the back-to-back. Yeah, our truth being released in such an unceremonious way from the WWE is so insulting to him. Like, I don't even know. Every time he shows up on screen, it's a good time. He's so entertaining. And he does not look like he's 53 years old. Like, John Cena gets a farewell tour, but R-Truth has to post by himself on Twitter that he's not working with WWE anymore. I don't know. Did I get a new computer screen? No. I was hoping to if the movers broke mine, but they didn't break mine. So no, I didn't get a new one. Well, Rebel Rel not done yet. A trifecta of memberships to Sean England now. Thank you again, Rebel. It's a turkey in bowling. Judge Judy's the role model of Scroogeness. Nice. Today's walk is one of our longer ones. By the end of the day, I'll probably be in the 20,000 range. I'll try to remember to tell you what my steps count is. Steps count is for the end of the street. Oh boy. It's flying again. Thank you for the pasta check. Oh, I missed the super sticker, Rebel Rel. Sorry, I missed the super sticker. Rebel! Thank you. I can't believe this noise right now. This is the worst one. I feel like my ear is ringing like at a concert now. Man, that was a bad one. I should have brought at least my noise canceling headphones so I can enable noise canceling mode every now and then when I need it. And just keep it on transparency otherwise. And unfortunately, this is the shortest route to the bridge, so we gotta be time conscious because it's such a long route. Otherwise. The car's turning. That's my opportunity. I didn't take my Claritin today, but I think I'm doing all right. GHI 902, thanks for the follow. Run down somewhere in the city. Make my next jump with the buckle. What is it? It's 8:43. Actually, now I'm wondering, how are we gonna make it to the bridge by 9? I think we are. I didn't have any hiccups delaying us this morning in the beginning of the stream. We kind of moved pretty quickly, so I don't know what's up. Vegas Walk shot at 25 months of membership. Look at that! Thank you for your support! Hey, come on. By the way, look at his photography. It's very good. He has some very good pictures of the voids and such. The duality of life. How nature thrives in on a concrete jungle. Biggest walks. Mrs. Commuter has been going to this hot yoga place in Midtown somewhere, and it's apparently there's a bagel shop called Pop-Up Bagels right there, and it's got some of the best bagels apparently. Anybody, have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Anybody else familiar? I am voices in my head. Man, there's like a car that keeps rounding that corner I can't see where the light is. That definitely slowed me down. Oh, but the Marcy Avenue train stop is right there. And it's only like a 5-minute walk to the train from here. All right, we'll be fine. That's right, the BQE under me. I used to see them building up this spot on the left, and I was wondering what they're going to put on the corner, and it looks like it's going to be a Citibank, or it already is one, because it's open. I will not miss this light. Uh-oh. Well, I guess he did a little trick shot. Papa Bagel. Namaste and Schmear. Is that a real place? Neil the Blaze, good morning. Four seconds to cross right. I don't know. No, just going forward. It'll be easier to cross later. You've heard about them, Erica? Yeah, they're very good. Roxanne, good morning. Very true, Strawberry Fields. And everyone. Well, that's a fancy car. But even somebody with a fancy car, I think that's a Lotus, could be potentially living paycheck to paycheck. Just because you're financially well off doesn't mean you're also financially very literate, as a lifestyle creep and whatnot is a thing. I have to check out Erica Huslinski Pack. Okay, making a mental note. Philip Maxwell, good morning. Wait, who's the former Knicks guy who's just trying to sell cars now? Is it John Starks? Is he trying to be like Ralph Macchio? Karate Kid? Coyote, good morning. Yeah, rug burns for sure. And they're just getting crazier too. And less places are allowing 2-year leases so they can jack you up every year. At least I said up and not off. Oh, Victoria Heigl is who Erica's talking about. Got it. Okay, now I understand. Okay. My mind was off a little bit. Now I get it. Okay. Scratch my stupidity from the record, even though it's impossible now. Okay. George Grizio says I show a great rendition of Street Crossing. The NYC way. That's right. Oh man, how did I lose my Twitch connection for a second? Is it John Starks that's selling cars? All right, we're almost at the bridge. Oh yeah. Comfortably made it. Oh, cars coming though. Looking for my brake to cross. Ah, what are they doing to me? I just want to make it to the bridge. Come on, man. Come on, let me on the bridge. All right. It's this like gas thing. It's reloading. This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow. Pirates of Bay. I was plenty. Yes, I got it, I know. Man, it took me a minute though. Maybe this is really a case of me, maybe I should eat breakfast so my brain works better. My walk will be a theme park ride, oh boy. Like Yoda being Luke Skywalker's backpack. You will ride walking commuter shoulders at Universal. Oh, is Michael Bolton not doing well right now? That's sad to hear. Hopefully he does get better. Alright, I feel like I'm Having some issues with my speed. Are horses allowed on the bridge? Not that I've seen. The scooters are supposed to be on the other side, but I think he might also be construction from the bridge. They're doing a lot of work on it. Mighty Bull's trying to set some difficult times for me. I don't know if I can do that. Oh, does he? Oh, man. M-Train. Alan, hello. Doing okay? How are you? All right, let's see what the roadwork's going to look like today. I thought I read that they opened up another section of the East River Park area, but it's still not continuous along the river, but they opened up another section. We'll have to make our way over there at some point, see the progress. Oh no, not a glioblastoma. Shoot. That's a very fast-growing, very malignant, very difficult to treat brain tumor. It's the highest grade of all of them. And it always comes back. Late 2023. I mean, that's pretty good for glioblastoma. Unfortunately to say, but man. No, the park area on the Manhattan side, the one they started redoing after Sandy, and they're trying to build up for the East Coast, East Side resilience thing. Nova Rain's back. Spam, egg, and cheese. Sounds tasty. Stephen Schober had a little buffer. Anybody else? All right, I'm worried that we're gonna get stopped around here. He's in an amazing position. What's going to happen here? Thank you. Well, thank you, Flying Carpet. Yeah, let's see when this top bin comes in, if it's really that much more comfortable than this Peak design, which is really not very comfortable. Jim Barrows, good morning. Erica, have a good one. I know I said I was supposed to check out your content, but I now understand it's Victoria Heigl now. But maybe if you do put up content, I'll watch that too. Oh man, there's another narrowing up ahead. Are they going to repaint the bridge too, maybe? J-train. One of those structures or forklifts looks like it's leaning in a little bit. The outside one. More noise and some cowbell? Yes, we could do it. Oh, they made this really narrow. Okay, we're free after this. A true musician through and through, huh? Oh, if I did 5 miles an hour, I could do it in under 16 minutes even? Oh man, that's a tough one. Don't Go the Distance is a good song. Adrian Sinclair Tippin, thank you for the follow. Michael Bulletin, huh? Interesting. There's a Cybertruck from Pennsylvania on the road. Probably not visible. Well, actually, it could be. Let's try to beat it. Oh, there's a lot of traffic coming into the city today. A lot of times we don't see the cars backing up until after we're off of this middle section. But they're backing up today. Everyone's going in. Spy Hunter, good morning. It's a J train coming down here. Oh, it's Joanne with a 10-bit cheer on Twitch. Thank you for that support. Much appreciated. I always call the Williamsburg Bridge the utilitarian bridge. It's to get to cross the river and do it efficiently. At least if you're a pedestrian or a cyclist. There's no tourism on it, there's nobody trying to take photos because the fence is in everyone's picture. Mojave, okay, we're almost done. A few more minutes. With the bridge anyway. Then we have to make our way north. Greg Wire, good morning. It's our first bridge, yes. It was our first regular bridge in a Commute. I think we're beating that Cybertruck. Oh, Gray Salt, gotcha. Welcome back. Hudson Lopez wants to cross all the bridges in Manhattan. Well, you'd have to do the Great Bridges Walk. There's a good number of them if you include all the little ones and the ones that attach to the Bronx. It's a good number of these bridges. Right, you can lower the volume. I cannot. I mean, I can put noise suppression on for you guys, but I think it's better to leave the control to a local adjustment. Kind of just didn't finish my sentence there. Gigi, you have a good one? There's something speeding. Stabilize the stream. What's wrong with it? Robert Renard's first message, and it's a positive one today. I see 2X or gray salt. What would you prefer to be called at this point? Brooklyn Bridge, rug burns. Different bridge, not this one. Be stable! Kuma got 2 illnesses. I know he had like that interaction with the gluten at some point. And also dipped into the bog. I don't think it's his first rodeo either, Beggars and Walk Sean. The name sounds familiar with these kinds of complaints. But then I wouldn't be walking, Stefan. It's in the name of the channel! 2X is good, alright. That's also true. I always forget, like, I don't know. That's not the first thought that I have, but it should be. Like, if you're here, you chose it. We're also trying to book it to see how fast I can cross this bridge. Yes, give me your thumbs. Food poisoning and walking 20 miles is absolutely terrible. That takes a lot of power to get through. Willpower and otherwise. Hopefully he's done now with the walking, right? He should have a bit of a chance to relax. Scott likes the bounce. Makes you feel like you're walking too nice. There was like a whole genre of these types of videos also just called treadmill walks, where you can walk along by putting up a big video on your treadmill. Game show lover, thanks for the follow.
Not recording yet.
Continental poo poo pee pee. Pee pee poo poo. Every channel has Wi-Fi in Germany, nice. Yeah, all our platforms get internet and Wi-Fi, but in between stops underground, usually not. I think some phones sometimes do. All right, we've done it. Let me slow down a tad. Lights should be changing for me to cross to the right also. Just got to get through these cars that are not in the right place. All the clouds are that way, it seems, north. CNN on the Trebin, how you watch Bluey? Nice, that's definitely much better. But I think Bluey is also like, it's well made and like it's for the adults too, isn't it? Oh, he'll definitely be back. I just hope he gets a nice, restful break. Oh, shoot. We actually set a new record today, but we couldn't do sub 17. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's the worst day ever. Hazel Kitchen in the UK, hello. A lot of these open later in the day. We're pretty early still.
I'm not gonna jump it because you're saying to jump.
This one's released, so is this one. Well, maybe some sort of work first. You know what? I didn't have any cold cuts over the weekend, but I did have a lot of hot pot, and that was tasty. Grandma Commuter took baby Commuter for Saturday, so we did more unpacking and organizing and throwing out. We also went to Cousin Nori for lunch. That was nice. It was that slight hesitation at the construction site, like they got me. Lost that second. Now on to Stuyvesant Town, so we're getting there. We gotta go. You're new. Welcome, Hazel. Glad you found us. We're always happy to make new friends. From across the pond, as they say, and elsewhere. Today's bridge speed is 4.59 miles an hour. We gotta do the 5 mile an hour one day. I just have to book it the whole time. I do think I have to lighten the load to be able to handle that. I don't know.
Deprivation right now.
I think I can walk 5 miles an hour unladen for a burst anyway. I think I can handle a mile at 5 miles an hour, but I do think I have to be unladen. But thank you to Bear in the Garden for tracking all this stuff. It makes me feel like I'm working towards something, which is kind of nice. Sometimes we wonder if YouTube even shows our content to new folks. They're just burying me. that's okay. We'll just keep on keeping on. I have to be a ladle. Get that soup. It's a long light crossing Houston Street. If you see or hear a crime, yeah, probably should. Especially if it's visible on the street and then they have evidence. 1.64% faster this week than last week. I feel like we're getting to that point where we're going to be having a lot of trouble setting new records. Kind of like I did with the Brooklyn Bridge. With that one time we had a pace setter. That was a rough one after that. We've gotten close once, I think, right? But even still, it's like 10 plus seconds off, if I remember. That's true. Technically, I'm neither of those. I was born so far east in Russia that I'm technically from the Asian part of Russia. If we're talking continental. Bear in the Garden gifted a membership to Daryl Mead. Thank you, Bear in the Garden, for the 30 different ways of support. 50 Shades of Bear in the Garden. Oh man, it smells like pastries right now, and it's not fair. But Galactic Flares also hello on Twitch. Everyone's going to load up on quinoa today. Probably, Quentin. I mean, I just make every thumbnail an AI generated SWAT team or target raid, and that should do it. Actually, that means grandma, but I guess, well, no, not every grandma is an old lady, you know? And another gift from Bear to Luis Romero. Thank you for the double gifting, Bear.
It wasn't on. I think it wasn't on. Yeah.
That's right. That definition is subjective. Well, Bear in the Garden, not done yet. That is a social construct, you're right. Another gifting of the memberships from Bear in the Garden, this time to Roxanne. Thank you again, Bear in the Garden. We're bringing trench coats back. They came back a little bit after the Matrix, right? Everyone wanted to be Neo and Morpheus. RJ, have a good one. I like their terrace above Sunny A's Deli. I just wonder what the pest situation is like living above a food place. Oh, we lost our light. It's okay. Context matters. GPT. Jerome, hello, good morning. Faraway land of Queens. Uh-oh, John Jett on Twitch has redeemed an IRL word ban. I can no longer say the word light for the next few minutes, so let me forget about that and then say it. And then I'll be in trouble. Oh, that corner bar? I've been there once or twice. I don't know if I knew Norm, though. How long ago did he pass? Carl C., good morning. Okay, so Honda also has an SUV called a Passport. I know they have the Pilot, which is a really big one. They have a Passport too? Interesting. I did not see the latest Mission Impossible. Yeah, Party Animal. Those days were very limited because I could never sleep in. And you can only do so many 3 a.m. nights when you're going to wake up before 7 a.m. anyway. Really closer to 6. This is mustard color of the Subaru. Oh, from Cheers, you mean, TH. I see. Passport is a midsize above us, CRV. Got it. Illumination, brightness, radiance, glow, luminance, beam, shine, glare, flash, glitter. Yeah, we have two like official New York taxi colors, green and yellow. Ubers and Lyfts, you know, they don't have to have any color requirements as far as I know, but the yellow is the standard cab. Green means they can come in from an outer borough, but I think they can't pick up passengers in Manhattan any lower than like 96th Street or something like that. Oh yeah, it's heating up this week for sure. Andre Giovanni in Brazil, hello. If it stays hot into Friday, I might just go polo, but we'll see. None of my polos are as quick drying as my Mizzen and Main shirts. I should probably get some more Mizzen and Main polos. I think I have one. I should see what they got. Amiga Bill and Sean XY, thanks for the follows on Twitch. You've been walking north on Avenue B. Hitting up 14th Street soon. I walk so fast that New York seems small. This is valorization on Twitch. I do go a little quick. For our commutes, we maintain a pretty quick pace, since we do have to get from A to B. New topic, unlock my prostate. Well, how do we get there? My leather shorts. My leather shorts are so tight you can see my prostate. No, that's not. None of that is right. No. All right, here's Stuyvesant Town in full summer greenery at this point. I don't know if it's a nostalgia of me growing up here, but there's something special about Stuyvesant Town in the summer. We used to get our super soakers, you know, fill up the tanks in the fountain. Never got in trouble for it. We also never went around like spraying people that we didn't know and are not playing with water guns. You know? We didn't spray randos. Not a family channel anymore. Oh no, family show. Well, technically, you know, if your mail says New York, New York, it does refer to Manhattan. While it is New York City that encompasses the 5 boroughs, many times when people refer to the city, they refer to Manhattan. New York, New York refers to Manhattan. Or whatever. Anyway. This walk is a live time lapse. That's right. I don't think so, Ricky. But here we are. Why not? No, nothing you said was wrong, valorization. Nope, nope. There's that fountain. It's a little different now. I think it's actually harder to fill up your water gun there now because they added those side sprinklers. So I mean, you could still do it, just get a little wet. A little more wet doing it. Maybe name the 5 boroughs because of a Beastie Boys song. Great band. From Bordeaux, nice. Man, they when they build up the Stuyvesant Town scaffolding, it really becomes super scaffolding. It's like double height. Look at it. It actually takes them quite a while to build up. And it becomes a mega structure, just like a continuous scaffold. It does not ever become that long on the sidewalks, you know, because the streets break it up. But here it can become a mega structure. Like that. Also, thanks for the follow. Let it go. Like it looks like it's going to wrap around the entire bunch of buildings on my right. This is also all probably part of Local Law 11. I think that's the one where every building is supposed to, like, every 5 years have a facade inspection and, like, maintenance. I believe that's what they're supposed to do. And I think this probably is part of it. Because I don't think this was around in the 90s or anything like that. We didn't have scaffolding this much or this often, as far as I can remember. Can I turn off the head bob? No, I'm hands-free. I have no Z-axis stabilization, really. And I walk fast. Yep. And news and soap opera is nice. Yeah, watching the television is a good way to learn a language, too. By like physical size, right? Definitely Apple. Beastie Boys definitely can teach a lot of stuff. Now in Jen, yeah. And then they do have that new fancier scaffolding that you see more around Fifth Avenue. The white ones without like all the interconnected beams. That one's pretty nice, but I'm assuming it's substantially more expensive, and so not every business is going to spring for it or building or whatever. All right, to the river. If you want to learn Gen Z language, watch TikTok. Oh boy. I didn't even know that was a synonym for them. Maybe. Oh, the light screen. All right, I don't think the pathway's open yet, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to walk on this side of the barricade until we know for sure. I mean, I can take a peek. Let's see. I don't think so, but not yet. Not really, William. Not really. I learned about housing from Martha Stewart. Probably more from like the computer infomercials of the 90s. Before the cartoons came on, the infomercials came on. They were just trying to sell computers to people. Like, I'm a computer. Stop all the download. Ah, 12 salesman's here. Hello. That and Ron Popeil said it and forget it. Martin Lawrence in Ireland, hello. Carl Roth, hello. Good morning. I would wake up before 7. Usually Saturday morning cartoons didn't start before 7 a.m., at least on public television or local channels, I mean. You know, the ones you can get with an antenna. We didn't get cable for a while. You know, there was no Cartoon Network until I think I was in middle school. No Nickelodeon, only local channels. But I still got to watch some Dragon Ball Z at some point on Sundays. Channel 11 started airing Dragon Ball Z episodes. This is the Volkswagen Independence Day 4. Isn't that what they called the Independence Day movie? ID4 or something? I never drink water during the streams. Every once in a while, if it's hot enough, if the stream is long enough, you'll see me go into a CVS or some other big name pharmacy and buy a coconut water or iced coffee. And if I'm on vacation or it's the evening, sometimes an adult beverage. Sometimes. Yeah, it can be very humid and muggy in NYC with all the tall buildings and the people and all that. I don't know that they really aired Dragon Ball in the States back then. I think like Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z were some of the first anime they started airing here. And then it really started blowing up. Channel 35 After Hours was the one with like the Robin Bird show and stuff. Your dad made you stand holding the antenna. Oh, we gotta get the better signal. You're on antenna duties for the rest of the night. Oh, Telemundo had anime starting 5:30? Oh man, did Telemundo, was I able to get that on local channels? That's what I should have been watching. It was 41 around here. I think you could pick it up with an antenna, right? Channel 41 Telemundo? Am I misremembering? I know, I need more vacation. Giswain, thanks for the follow. Marisol, good morning. Yeah, Dragon Ball was the first show, but I guess they thought Z would do better in the States initially. I don't know. Channel 35 memories, yeah. Oops, oh, sorry. See, when you make a left turn, you have to make a wide turn, especially if you're running. Right turn can do tight. You know, like you're driving a car. That's all. That could be a clip. Oh man, my top five anime. I don't know what just happened with my brain farts there. Man, I don't know, because there are a lot of those short ones, but like they go by so fast that like I forget about them. And then the long ones I just keep watching, they never end. So I know that in like, for some anime, if you name things like Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, like that scene is like mainstream or whatever, but I still enjoy those. I don't know if I can name a top 5 anime. I have to look at like all my watch history and see, like really rank them. Oh, we got a glitch there. Is that gonna recover? Yeah, it did. Well, they're running into a pretty large person with a camera around their neck. Oh yeah, that's a good one, Hunter x Hunter. But that one like didn't finish, right? Like it finished that story, but I kind of wanted to go back. It's a good thing I don't hold my camera, I guess, but I could probably react a little faster and like move it out of the way maybe. Or maybe not. I could tell you some of the ones I'm watching. Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho, yeah, I like that one. That's like one, I mean, it's a Dragon Ball style anime, right? Where the main character just gets stronger and stronger. But I like those. I'm really enjoying the Unaware Atelier this season. Also the one where the king is reincarnated. I mean, those isekai animes are just, there's so many of them. Samurai X, I don't think I watched. I mean, I definitely enjoyed things like Death Note. That's a classic. If I crossed the bridge sub 17 minutes, I would have avoided the runner. You know, you're right. It's like the butterfly effect thing. Or one action, one miss, 1 second could make all the difference. Or whatever that's called. I should consider a Sailor Moon costume for Halloween. I should. Not Tuxedo Mask, Sailor Moon. Uh-oh, are there wildfires in Canada out of control again this year? Are we gonna get some smoke this month? There was one June a few years ago, I don't remember exactly when, where it was really bad here. It was just a yellow haze over the city for a little while. And it was just like, you could tell the air quality was not great. Baby commuter would enjoy me wearing a Sailor Moon costume. Yeah, this is before she would get embarrassed by it. That's for later. Chewbacca costume. Oh man. Apparently when we all dressed up in those inflatable hippo costumes for Halloween in our last building, people talked about it for a while. We were known as that family, which I'm okay with. I'm too young to get embarrassed, right? She would just probably find it entertaining. All right, we'll probably slow down for a while. Oh no, this pine tree looks like it didn't make it. It's all dried out. This one's okay though. I wonder if it's because it wasn't going like proper maintenance because of the because this whole building is out of order. Small changes in initial conditions lead to vastly different. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking about. That was coined by a meteorologist? That I did not know. That's kind of interesting. She'll get embarrassed by my regular self in a few years. That's the time when I can take my regular self and bring it to a whole nother level. Might as well max it out. We gotta live full throttle, as Jacob Fatu would say, all gas, no brakes. Not what I mean. Richmond Tan, good morning. Every once in a while, I think it's all the same people doing the WWE themes these dys. What's the name of the group? CFO Money or something like that? But anyway, Jacob Fatu's theme is really good. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's good. You know, I never watched Cowboy Bebop. I should watch that. I'm saving all the embarrassing moments for her valedictorian speech. I'll have to be ready for that. I'll have to prepare. Canadian smoke has been bad in the Midwest last couple of days. Oof. Well, I guess there's not much that can be done. You can't just turn on the fan, right? You gotta wait for nature to handle it. Hank P. have a go. I think there's a helicopter. I see one flying. I don't know if it's definitely going to be landing, but I guess we'll find out. But thanks everyone for joining today. I appreciate your support. Oh man, it actually disconnected today. No, it didn't. Web OBS website is still good. Appreciate your super chat, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon memberships. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, not subscribers. Thank you too. But if you're not subscribed and listening, do think about subscribing. Helps us out. Helps other walkers out too. Twitch friends, thanks for your follows and subscriptions. A subscription on Twitch is a premium level of support, equivalent to a membership on YouTube, but you can get rid of ads. Can't do that with a YouTube membership. Oh yeah, we need some raid suggestions. Ride the line. Ooh, Japan. I'm gonna go to Go Corridor in Japan. Thank you. Got it right. Thank you for your thumbs on YouTube, and thanks to the mods everywhere. Can I watch Bananas in Pajamas? A little bit. Bananas in Pajamas. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Foodie, thanks you for the follow. Yeah, just in time. My helicopter's here. Stone 73, thanks for the follow. The rate is going, nice. I'm sending some friends to Japan. Gregoire, you too. Anyway, thanks friends for joining again. Have a great rest of Monday and Tuesday. We should be back Wednesday morning for a commute to the Upper West Side. I hope my backpack comes in soon. Get to the job. But usually a car picks up whoever gets out right away, so they don't walk. Good luck, Nova. Hopefully they're nice. Anyway, have a good one, and we'll see you soon. Till next time.